दिलों में प्यार की खुशबू तो होठों पर दुआ रखना दिलों में प्यार की खुशबू तो होठों पर दुआ रखना ईमान में वक्त से एक रिश्ता इश्क को वफा रखना ईमान में वक्त से एक रिश्ता
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh everyone, and welcome to Friday Sermon for Kids, where we make a humble effort to bring you the wonderful guidance from the Friday Sermon of beloved Huzoor Ayyadahullah Ta'ala bin Nasrul Aziz. Today with me is Asher on my right, and to his right is Tashif. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah, guys.
Wa alaikum assalam, Rabbi Sahib.
Jazakallah for being here, guys. So everyone, in light of Huzoor's Friday sermon, we continue with events that took place during the life of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiyallahu anhu, with newer stories and some familiar characters.
बहरहाल बयान किया जाता है कि मुसलमानों के पास किश्तियाँ वगैरह नहीं थीं जिस पर सवार होकर वो जजीरे तक पहुँचते। ये देखकर हज़रत अला बिन हज़रमी खड़े हुए और लोगों को जमा करके उनके सामने तकरीर की, जिसमें कहा कि अल्लाह ने तुम्हारे लिए शयातीन के गिरोहों को जमा कर दिया है और जंग को उस समुद्र में धकेल दिया है। वो पहले खुशकी में तुम्हें अपने निशानात दिखा चुका है ताकि इन निशानात के ज़रिए समुद्र में भी तुम सबक सीखो। अपने दुश्मन की तरफ चलो, समुद्र को चीरते हुए उसकी तरफ पेशकदमी करो, क्योंकि अल्लाह ने उन्हें तुम्हारे लिए इकट्ठा किया है। उन सब ने जवाब दिया कि बखुदा हम ऐसा ही करेंगे, और वादिये दहना का मौजज़ा देखने के बाद हम जब तक ज़िंदा हैं इन लोगों से नहीं डरेंगे।
Today we'll be picking up where we last left off at the 9th and the 10th expedition that took place during the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiyallahu anhu. And then there's also a very miraculous and inspiring story about a journey that the Muslims undertook. And I'm really excited to talk about that. But before we get into our discussion, guys, I have to ask our amazing panelists, did you guys watch this week's Friday sermon?
Alhamdulillah. Yes, Rabbi Sahib. I was able to watch this week's Khutbah.
Same here. I was able to watch it once. And even though the school year is done and summer vacation sure is fun, we should remember to always watch Huzoor's Khutbah.
You got that right, Tashif. So now I have to ask you both, what were the new points that you learned this week?
I learned that all the hypocrites were gathered in Dareen. Hazrat Allah Raziyallahu anhu told the Muslims of Bakr bin Wail to come forth to combat these hypocrites.
I learned that when Hazrat Allah Raziyallahu anhu was digging trenches for the battle against Hutam, they learned that they were intoxicated and ended up using this against them to defeat them.
Brilliant points, guys. Really good to hear that you're listening carefully to the Friday sermon. And now it's time to hear from all of you at home and the new points that you learned. So let's go straight to Kids Take.
This week from Huzoor's Friday sermon, I learned that the demise of the Holy Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, some Muslim tribes became hypocrites.
This week from Huzoor Friday sermon, I learned that Hatim and other disbelievers were defeated because they decided to get intoxicated during the battles.
This week from Huzoor's Friday sermon, I learned Muslim Islam did not actually split the sea, but instead the sea was at a low tide, which allowed his people to cross easily.
I learned that Allah and his army dug a trench to separate that battlefield from their base camp.
Huzoor and Ayyadullah Ta'ala bin Nasrul Aziz said that the 8th expedition was under the leadership of Hazrat Turaifa bin Hajiz, who was sent to combat the rebellion being raised by the Banu Sulaim and the Banu Hawazin. He was a devout worker.
After the demise of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, the leader of Bahrain also passed away a few days later. After which rebellion arose, Hazrat Jarud Raziyallahu, who was also from Bahrain and has been in Medina learning about Islam, gathered all those who were resisting rebellion, explained to them that just as previous prophets had passed away, so too did the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Jazakallah to you all for sharing your wonderful videos. We always love hearing and seeing you tell us your new points. If you missed us this time, definitely try to send your video next time and we'll try our best to have you on the show. Now guys, let's get into our discussion.
So Murabbi Sahib, Hazrat Abu Bakr defeated so many armies and rebels, but every week I learn more and more how extraordinary of a leader he was.
You're absolutely right, Tashif. I myself am left speechless. Not only Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, but his brave companions as well. Companions like Hazrat Ali bin Hadrami radiallahu anhu, who Huzoor talked about for the second week in a row.
You're absolutely right, Asher. And there is a whole expedition that was commissioned by Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu to the companion you mentioned, Hazrat Ali bin Hadrami radiallahu anhu. And this was the 9th expedition during the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. So Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu learned about rebels that were gathering with Khutam, who was the enemy in Bahrain. And so Hazrat Ali bin Hadrami, along with Hazrat Jarut radiallahu anhu and other companions, converged upon Bahrain to fight against Khutam. So when both sides, the Muslims and the enemies, met at Bahrain, they both dug trenches. And they would come out of those trenches and fight against one another, then retreat to those trenches and regroup and then come out and fight again. And this happened for a very long time, almost a month. And this battle was very, very dragged on. Until one night when the Muslims heard loud noises coming, like Tashif, you mentioned, there was loud noises coming from the enemy's side. And so Hazrat Abdullah bin Hadaf radiallahu anhu, he went to investigate as to what those noises were. And he discovered that the enemy was actually intoxicated. They were drunk from alcohol and they weren't able to fight. And so the Muslims used this to their advantage and they surprise attacked the enemy. And they were able to swiftly defeat them. Now, a few rebels did survive and ended up fleeing, ended up escaping to a nearby island called Dareen. Now, Huzoor Ayadullah also mentioned that Hazrat Muthanna bin Haritha radiallahu anhu played a key role in this battle. Furthermore, now that Hazrat Ali bin Hadrami had control of that area, he heard that the Persians that were living in that area, they were expressing some thoughts about Islam, and they said that the rule of the Muslims that was there to establish peace was going to be overthrown. It wouldn't last very long. And so this was a very concerning matter for the Muslims and for the people that lived there under the peaceful rule of the Muslims. And so what happened was, Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu instructed Hazrat Ali bin Hadrami radiallahu anhu to find the remaining rebels and to make sure that they don't cause any more corruption and they don't spread any more mischief again. And so Hazrat Ali bin Hadrami radiallahu anhu, along with the Muslim troops, then traveled toward the island of Dareen, where the remaining rebels were hiding.
Wow, I can't help but recognize how organized the Muslim armies were and how Allah's grace was always with them.
I completely agree. But Murabbi Sahib, didn't Huzoor, may Allah be his helper, mention a miraculous event about the Muslims' trip to Dareen? What was that about?
Absolutely, Asher, and this was the exact story, the inspiring story that I wanted to mention. I was excited to talk about. So basically, after the battle that had occurred, the 9th expedition, the Muslim army had to get to Dareen. And I mentioned that this was an island, but the Muslims at that time did not have any boats to get to Dareen. And so what Hazrat Ali bin Hadrami did was he gathered all the Muslims to the shore, to the beach, and he gave a very inspiring speech in which he told the Muslims that Allah the Almighty has been showing the Muslims miracles on land, and because of that, He will surely show the Muslims another miracle on the water as well. And so all the Muslims together, they started praying, they started calling upon the attributes of Allah the Almighty. And then Hazrat Ali bin Hadrami, who was the commander of that army, told all the Muslims to get on their riding animals, their horses, their camels, and to go into the water without any boats. And miraculously, the Muslims were able to reach Dareen very quickly. During that time, on average, people would take 1 night and 1 day to get to Dareen by boat. But the Muslims reached there within a few hours. And so this was the very miraculous event that Huzoor Ayyadullah narrated, and this is how Allah the Almighty showed a miracle to the Muslims on water as well.
What a miracle! The companions really taught us what it means to put our complete trust in Allah.
Murabbi Sahib, as incredible as this is, I can't help but ask, could you explain the story further?
Alright, Tashif, and as you know, Huzoor Anwar Ayyadullah gave a beautiful explanation about this miracle in his Friday sermon by quoting Hazrat Muslih Maud radiallahu anhu. So firstly, Hazrat Muslih Maud radiallahu anhu explained what a miracle is. And a miracle is something that only God has the power to do. Humans don't have the power to actually make a miracle happen. And secondly, Hazrat Muslih Maud radiallahu anhu gave the example of Prophet Moses and his miracle. And most of us are familiar with the miracle of Prophet Moses when he was pursued by the Pharaoh. And he was commanded by Allah the Almighty to hit the sea with his staff. And when he did that, the sea split and a path was made for him to go through. Now, as I mentioned before, that humans don't have the power to make a miracle happen. So Hazrat Muslih Maud explained that when Hazrat Musa alayhi salam hit the water with his staff, it was only a gesture, a signal for what was to come. And then Allah the Almighty made the miracle happen. Now, according to the Holy Quran, the sea didn't actually split. It was actually receding away, it was moving away. The water moved away from the shore, from the beach, and the land became more wide. And so Prophet Moses alayhi salam had a way through. And now when the Pharaoh was chasing him and he came to the same spot, Allah the Almighty made it so that was the time when the water would come back. And so Prophet Moses alayhi salam was able to get to safety. But the Pharaoh who was pursuing him, who was chasing him, was drowned by that water that had come back. And so this was the explanation that Huzoor Ayyadullah gave about this miracle. But we also have to remember that beloved Huzoor Ayyadullah said that this is a possible explanation, but Allah the Almighty knows better what exactly happened and how this miracle occurred.
Ah, I get it now. Allah caused the tides to decrease for the Muslims just like He did for Moses when he crossed the sea.
Amazing things really do happen when you put your trust in Allah, right, Tashif?
You can say that again.
Look at you two learning about trusting Allah. That's amazing. But now, guys, it's that time of the week where we expand our vocabulary.
Is this going to be a complicated one?
Well, let's see. The word this week is mu'jiza.
Yep, I have no idea. What about you, Asher?
Well, I've definitely heard that word somewhere, but I don't know what it means.
Not to worry, brothers, because our trusted presenter has the definition and meaning lined up for us all. So we'll go to Waleed for the word of the sermon.
Jazakallah, Murabbi Sahib. So let's talk about the word mu'jiza, which comes from the Arabic word ajaza, which means to lack strength, power, or ability to do something. So the word mu'jiza means an extraordinary event or thing that is outside the power of human ability, something we commonly refer to as miracle. When something happens that is beyond a human's ability and it seems basically impossible, we often call such events miracles. People think it's impossible, but Allah still makes it happen to show that He is the one who has the power over everything. When the odds are stacked against you, yet Allah still gives you success. That is a mu'jiza. This shows that we as humans are humble and powerless, and everything that is extraordinary is a result of Allah's power. Back to you, Murabbi Sahib.
Jazakallah Waleed for that wonderful explanation of the word mu'jiza, especially in light of Huzoor's Friday sermon this week.
It seems as if the Muslims saw a mu'jiza every single day. The odds always seem to be stacked against them, but they always come out on top, alhamdulillah.
So Murabbi Sahib, I know Huzoor, my Alabi's helper, also talked about the 10th expedition that took place at the time of Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. But where did this expedition take place?
So the 10th expedition, as you mentioned, took place in a region called Tihama, which is located in Yemen. Huzoor Ayyadullah also explained the definition of Tihama, which means extreme heat and no wind blowing. Hazrat Suwaid bin Muqarrin radiallahu anhu was commissioned by Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu to lead this expedition. Now, unfortunately, there aren't very many historical accounts that mention Hazrat Suwaid radiallahu anhu in reference to this expedition, but there were other narrations. Huzoor mentioned that according to one narration, there were two tribes in Tihama that were the most rebellious. One was the tribe of Ak and one was the tribe of Ash'ar. During the lifetime of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he appointed the governorship of Tihama to Hazrat Tahir bin Abi Hala. So naturally, during the life of Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu, when this rebellion happened in Tihama, the governor Hazrat Tahir radiallahu anhu reported this to Hazrat Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu. And then he took Muslim forces to a place called Alab, where a severe war took place, and alhamdulillah, by the grace of God, the Muslims came on top. Now, one thing Huzoor mentions very frequently in his Friday sermons regarding these expeditions is that the rebels that were causing unrest and were leaving Islam, it wasn't just the fact that they were leaving Islam, but they were killing Muslims very cruelly. And so it was very, very important for the Muslims to stop those people who were causing unrest and disrupting the peace that existed in those parts of the world.
It's so nice to hear about the expeditions of the companions, and also to hear about the bravery the companions put into this.
Not to mention that all their strength came from Allah the Almighty.
I'm really, really glad to know that you guys are enjoying these accounts from these expeditions that took place during the life of Hazrat Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu anhu. It just goes to show how much Allah the Almighty blessed the companions of the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Absolutely, and we should try to be just like them.
Right, now let's see how closely you guys were paying attention to the Friday sermon of beloved Huzoor, because Huzoor Ayyadullah mentioned specific names of companions who played a key role in the expeditions that took place. And I'll actually give you a hint. We also mentioned the name of that companion who is the correct answer for this week's question of the sermon. So now, let's go to the question of the sermon. Alright everyone, it's time for the question of the sermon, where, as you know, you at home and our panelists have 10 seconds to choose the correct answer. So the question this week is, while explaining the events that took place during the 9th expedition, Huzoor Ayyadahullah Ta'ala bin Asl Aziz mentioned the name of a specific companion who played a key role in assisting Hazrat Ala bin Hadrami in eliminating the hypocrisy. What was the name of that companion? Was it number 1, Hazrat Suwaid bin Muqarrin radiallahu anhu? Was it 2, Hazrat Khalid bin Asid? Was it 3, Hazrat Muthanna bin Al-Haritha? Or was it 4, Hazrat Ukasha radiallahu anhum? Your time starts now. Alright guys, time's up. What are your answers?
I think it's number 3, Hazrat Muthana bin Haritha radiallahu ta'ala anhu.
I also think it's number 3, Hazrat Muthana bin Haritha radiallahu anhu.
Your answers are absolutely correct.
Alhamdulillah.
Congratulations guys.
So what happens after this now?
Well, Huzoor mentioned that just like this week, these amazing incidents will continue next week, inshallah. So dear audience, be sure to stay tuned, watch the sermon, send us your videos, and don't forget about this critical message.
Did you enjoy this week's Friday sermon for kids? Want to know how you can make it even better? Tell us what you learned from beloved Huzoor's Friday sermon and send your questions and videos at this email, and we'll try our best to include them.
Now, we can't include all the videos you'll send every time, but you can see them all on our Instagram and Twitter at MTA Canada. Remember, at Friday Sermon for Kids, you're not just the audience, you make the show. See you next week.
Alright everybody, we're back with the review and brand new stories, so pay close attention.
Beloved Huzoor, may Allah be his helper, continue to narrate the 9th expedition that took place towards Bahrain. All the disbelievers gathered with Hutam, while all the Muslims gathered with Hazrat Allah Raziyallahu Anhu. Both sides dug trenches in front of their armies, which they would cross to fight and return behind after the day's fighting had ended. This continued for a month. One night, the Muslims found out the enemy was drunk from alcohol, and so they attacked, as a result of which the enemy was defeated. A letter was sent to Hazrat Abu Bakr Radhiyallahu Anhu informing him of the Muslims' victory.
Then beloved Huzoor, may Allah be his helper, went on to mention those hypocrites that survived the first battle. They fled to a nearby town by the name of Dareen. Hazrat Allah Raziyallahu Anhu gathered people and told them that God had shown them miracles on land before, and now it was time to witness Allah's powers in the ocean. The companions agreed and led their riding animals into the ocean, upon which they were able to travel in the ocean to Dareen. It is recorded that it was as if the animals were traveling on soft sand. Huzoor, may Allah be his helper, said such miracles come only from God, just as God caused the tides to become lower at the time of Moses ﷺ. The same was done for the Muslims this time. The Muslims were able to reach Dareen, and after a fierce battle, they defeated the hypocrites.
Huzoor Anwar Ayadahullah also mentioned the 10th expedition set out under the leadership of Hazrat Suwaid bin Muqarrin radiyallahu anhu, who was instructed by Hazrat Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu to set out towards the Yemen region of Tihama. According to the dictionary, Tihama also means extreme heat and the ceasing of wind. This valley was in the southwest of Yemen. After the demise of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, the Ak and Ash'ar tribes became hypocrites and raised rebellion. Under the commandment of Hazrat Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu, this rise in hypocrisy was suppressed and they were defeated. Huzoor also mentioned that these incidents will inshallah continue next week.
And of course, try your best to watch the full Friday sermon.
So until next week,
Khuda Hafiz.
दिलों में प्यार की खुशबू तो होठों पर दुआ रखना इमाम वक्त से एक रिश्ता इश्को वफा रखना इमाम वक्त से एक रिश्ता इश्को